Good Thursday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to what's making news today, let's take a quick look outside our weather window. And boy, as advertised, it got warm out there today. We did see a lot of those high clouds, but not a lot of bright sunshine, but that didn't stop our temperatures to getting near 80 for almost all of north central Washington. And look at this beautiful shot from our cross camera looking down at the Wenatchee Valley. That's East Wenatchee right there. Of course, the beautiful Columbia River. And as we make our way through the rest of this week and into this weekend, tomorrow, especially tomorrow and Saturday, it doesn't really show that on the Friday through the weekend, but we're going to see some winds tomorrow, about 15 to 25 miles an hour. Same goes for Saturday, mid 70s for Friday, and then down into the upper 60s as we get into Saturday. And we'll talk more weather coming up a little bit later on. And now here are a few of the stories that we're following for you tonight. Two men are accused of drug dealing after allegedly responding to a police Snapchat request for cocaine. As many as 11 counties in Washington are in danger of moving back to phase 2 of the state's COVID-19 reopening plan next week. We'll tell you if Chelan and Douglas counties are among them. And as expected, Washington's capital gains tax isn't even law yet, but its opponents have filed the first lawsuit in the state seeking to overturn it. But first, our top story tonight. Two people were taken to the hospital with what are not believed to be life-threatening injuries this morning after a passenger car and SUV collided on Grant Road in East Wenatchee. A person from each vehicle was injured in the accident, which happened about 8:30 a.m. East Wenatchee Assistant Police Chief Eric Hampton said the driver of the SUV tried to cross Grant Road south from June Avenue and didn't yield to oncoming traffic. The eastbound car then struck the SUV. Hampton said both people were injured when their airbags deployed. No citation has yet been issued as police continue their investigation. Two men are accused of drug dealing after allegedly responding to a police Snapchat request for cocaine and then arriving for the sale with more than 5 ounces of the drug in their car. 29-year-old Armando Radia Oliveira and 31-year-old Jeremy Bernard Blauman, both were arrested Tuesday after Blauman allegedly arranged to sell 7 grams of cocaine to a Columbia River Drug Task Force detective. When Blauman and Radio arrived, police say they were transporting 5 ounces of the drug in their vehicle, packaged in baggies from 1 gram in size up to 28 grams. Both men remain jailed today on suspicion of drug possession, distribution, and conspiracy. Well, as many as 11 counties in Washington are in danger of moving back to phase 2 of the state's COVID-19 reopening plan next week, but both Chelan and Douglas counties are unlikely to be among them. The State Department of Health will determine the status of all the state's counties on Monday, and then Governor Jay Inslee will announce any changes on Tuesday. As a larger county to stay in phase 3, Chelan must have fewer than 200 new cases per 100,000 people over the past 2 weeks, or no more than 5 new COVID-19 hospitalizations over the previous week. As of yesterday, the Chelan-Douglas Health District was reporting the county's 2-week rate of new cases at 164. Meanwhile, as a small county, Douglas County needs to have fewer than 30 new cases over the past 14 days, or fewer than 3 new hospitalizations in the past week. So far, the county is above the new cases benchmark, but there are currently only 2 Douglas County residents hospitalized with the virus, which is just below the standard. Washington's capital gains tax isn't even law yet, but its opponents have filed the first lawsuit in the state seeking to overturn it in Douglas County Superior Court. 7 plaintiffs, represented by the conservative nonprofit Freedom Foundation, asked Wednesday for a court injunction to stop implementation of Senate Bill 5096, which passed both houses of the legislature but hasn't yet been signed by Governor Jay Inslee. The measure would place a 7% tax on sale of stocks, bonds, and other capital assets that earn profits over $250,000. The plaintiffs include the owner of Maryhill Winery, a Seattle property heiress, a former board member of E-Trade, and East Wenatchee developer Chris Quinn, the only plaintiff who actually lives in Douglas County. The lawsuit argues the capital gains tax is an income tax and therefore unconstitutional under Washington law. Coming up next, President Joseph Biden's speech to a socially distanced Congress yesterday got partisan reviews from North Central Washington's 2 representatives in the House. A crew is out this week planting trees in areas destroyed in the 2014 Carlton complex fire. And the Cascadia Conservation District and its partner agencies will use a $2 million grant to reduce wildfire risk in Chelan County. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Are you a take charge kind of person? Consider a career as a health unit coordinator. You'll work to keep health facilities running efficiently by coordinating medical providers, patients, and departments. The Charter College Certificate in Health Unit Coordinator program can get you up to speed on basic patient care, health records management, health and safety procedures, and medical billing. And the 10-month online program includes a computer you keep. Get started at chartercollege.edu, where we work to get you to work.
It's estimated that 1/3 of Americans do not have a financial plan. At D.A. Davidson, their advisors are working to change that because they understand the importance of planning for the future. At D.A. Davidson, they believe in partnering together to build a strategy tailored to your needs. They spend the time and have the knowledge to help keep your financial future on track. Let D.A. Davidson Financial Advisors of Wenatchee put the strength of advice to work for you. Dr. Wayne Latimer's Chiropractic and Integrative Multi-Care specializes in all level of injury care. If you've been injured in an auto accident, on the job, have a sports injury, or a simple fall, call today for a free consultation. They offer a combined multi-care approach with medical, chiropractic, physical therapy, massage, and acupuncture. For relief from long-standing injuries to basic solutions for the weekend warrior, Latimer's Chiropractic Integrative Multi-Care is one stop, one location.
Welcome back. In another news, President Joe Biden's speech to a socially distanced Congress yesterday got partisan reviews from North Central Washington's 2 representatives in the House. Fellow Democrat Kim Schreier of the 8th District said afterwards it was, quote, a thoughtful vision for our future, and praised the American Rescue Plan Act for its aid to businesses and families. Meanwhile, Republican Dan Newhouse of the 4th District said the reduced attendance was odd, considering the president and most members of Congress are vaccinated. In that speech, Biden promoted green energy and corporate tax reform and describes health care as a right and not a privilege. A crew is out this week planting trees in areas destroyed in the 2014 Carlton complex fire. The U.S. Forest Service said the contractor on the project is being overseen by Methow Valley Ranger District personnel. The fire burned 256,000 acres with such intensity there were no remaining seed sources for natural regeneration to occur. There are plans to replant about 1,800 acres this year. The seedlings for the reforestation effort were grown at the Forest Service's Coeur d'Alene Nursery. The Cascadia Conservation District and its partner agencies will use a $2.8 million grant to reduce wildfire risk in Chelan County. The funding from the Natural Resource Conservation Service will be used to help landowners in fire-prone areas of the Wenatchee River watershed to create fuel breaks that protect their property and prevent wildfire from spreading. Priority areas include Lake Wenatchee, Lower Peshastin Creek, Eagle Creek, Chumstick Creek, and the Lower Chihuahua River. The Chelan County PUD is a partner in that project. Areas adjacent to overhead power lines will also be prioritized. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's feature story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCWLIFE Evening News. Please stay with us.
At Local Myth Pizza, we believe in real food, freshly prepared with only premium ingredients. Our cheeses are imported from Italy. Our sauces, dressings, and even our sausages are made in-house fresh daily. Featuring Northwest craft beers and 30 Chelan Valley wines and ciders. Family fun and amazing food. Eat local, drink local, and be local at Local Myth Pizza.
Come see why Sunset Magazine says you can't beat Local Myth Pizza.
Hi, Stephen DeVilbiss here, Branch Manager of Beneficial and Home Care. We are an equal opportunity employer and we do not discriminate in employment or services. It is our mission to maximize our clients' physical health and sense of mental well-being while remaining in the comfort of their home. We are currently seeking professional caregivers who share our mission to help our clients live safely and comfortably at home. Call Beneficial and Home Care. Schedule your interview today. 509-663-7900.
The Tan Republic Bronze Without Borders membership is our best membership to date. Discounted monthly dues, access to over 65 locations, 25% off all products, discounted upgrades and spray tanning, members-only specials, and of course, we treat you like a VIT. Very important tanner. Ask your certified Smart Tan associate how you can sign up for a Bronze Without Borders membership program today and save. Tan Beautiful. Tan Republic.
Traditional values and innovation in honoring the life of each family we serve is part of the ministry of Heritage Memorial Chapel. Our staff is committed to walk with your family with compassion through this time of grief. We are here to help and here to serve, the right kind of help when you need it most. Heritage Memorial Chapel.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. Time now for our weekly Pause for Pets feature from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Tonight, NCWLIFE's Megan McPherson introduces us to Stevie the Cat.
Hey everyone, Megan here at the NCWLIFE channel. We're here with Haley at the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, and Stevie is joining us this week. Can you tell us about Stevie?
Yeah, so Stevie came into us as a stray, so we don't know exactly how old he is. We've estimated that he's probably over 10 years old, as he is pretty skinny and just geriatric looking. The special thing about Stevie is that he is mostly blind. He can't see very well. So he's going to need to be an indoor cat for the rest of his life. He's very sweet. He's pretty talkative when he wants your attention, but when you get his attention, he just wants to be like petted, and he gives you like the best purrs.
Yeah.
He wants down, of course. But
And what should someone do if they want to adopt Stevie?
if they want to adopt Stevie, they need to call our front desk at 509-662-9577 and schedule an appointment to meet him.
The Wenatchee Valley Humane Society is located at 1474 South Wenatchee Avenue and is open by appointment only. Call them at 509-662-9577 to schedule a meet and greet or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org.
Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. And boy, I hope you had a chance to get outside today. What a beautiful late April day all around the Wenatchee Valley in North Central Washington. Beautiful shot from Wenatchee Heights and our cross camera looking down at the Wenatchee Valley, mainly East Wenatchee today. And we did see some of that sort of high cloudiness out there today. Not quite as heavy as yesterday, but didn't stop our temperatures from climbing, that's for sure. Unofficially, we made it. 80 degrees, our unofficial high today, and you can see way up above where we should be for this time of year at 66. We started off at 54, so very mild morning low this morning. 44 is normal. Almost reached that record high set back in 1998 of 84 degrees. Record low 1982 of 33 degrees. Sunrise this morning is at 5:47, and it will set tonight at an even 8:10. Take a look now at your Friday weather, and the big difference about Friday's weather, it will be a little bit cooler, but boy, it looks like it's going to be a windy day. Not so much in the morning, but as our afternoon progresses tomorrow, those winds will pick up. Upper 70s for Moses Lake, Ephrata, Quincy about 76, 74 degrees the high tomorrow in the Wenatchee area. Many of us will stay in the mid-70s, the exception Lake Wenatchee at 68, but once again, we're going to see some winds. As we look at tonight's weather and take take you through the weekend and into next week. Partly cloudy skies tonight and mild. Here is that high pressure ridge still holding on for a little bit longer tonight. Our wind conditions will become a bit breezy overnight. Getting ready for the winds, that we expect on Friday. We could see west winds 15 to 25 miles an hour. The good news about tomorrow, we just talked about that. Still mild out there. We'll see partly cloudy skies with temperatures. You can see Tri-Cities around 80. We'll be probably middle 70s here in the Wenatchee area for tomorrow. And then on Saturday, kicking off our weekend, more wind right smack dab in the center of the state, 15 to 25 miles an hour. It will cool down too because our airflow now coming more of a northwesterly direction. So back to normal as far as temperatures go on Saturday. Sunday, just a nice way to end our weekend with sunny skies, less wind. Temperatures Sunday as well, probably in the upper 60s. As we kick off our next work week, partly cloudy skies for Monday, and we're going to stay with temperatures right around 70 degrees both on Monday and Tuesday, although we will see plenty of shower activity in the western side of the Cascades. As we get you into Tuesday, sunny skies all over the west coast and even in the desert southwest, 100 almost for Phoenix on Tuesday. We're going to be pleasant with high temperatures again around 70 degrees. And then as we get to the end of our forecast on Wednesday, partly cloudy, a little bit warmer, maybe into the mid 70s, but changes are coming, and that's in the form of this system right here. We get about a week away. Next Thursday, we're going to be talking much cooler temperatures with a chance of snow in the Cascades. Let's take a look now at your 7-day forecast. Tonight, 53, so get ready for another mild one overnight, and then a couple of windy days on Friday and Saturday. Partly cloudy tomorrow, mostly sunny Saturday. We'll get back down into the 60s too on Saturday and Sunday, and then on Monday, back to 70 degrees for both Monday and Tuesday, and by Wednesday, partly cloudy skies with high temperatures then in the lower 70s. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
At Washington Trust Bank, can't is a 4-letter word.
I think I'll sell my veggies at the market.
Do you even remember to water the houseplants? I do this?
You can do this.
Hey, we need to build a home office. We're adding another bathroom.
I think I'll study programming.
Bro, you even connect your phone to Bluetooth.
We believe you can do whatever you set your mind to, and we'll help you get there. Washington Trust Bank, privately owned, locally invested.
Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere is your place for famous blues, brews, and barbecue.
Currently, Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere is open for dine-in and take-out. Owner Justin Hefner and his staff are just as excited as you to get back to their regularly scheduled full menu, music, and poker. So stay tuned. Meanwhile, Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere is serving a limited menu for lunch and dinner, dine-in or take-out.
Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere, the coolest place in town.
What is it about Tipsy Canyon Winery that keeps people coming back? Is it the magnificent view from the hillside tasting room? Is it the exceptional but affordable wines? Or is it just the fact that you feel right at home from the minute you walk through the door? Actually, it's all this and more. Experience the Tipsy Canyon Winery located just outside of Manson. Your new home away from home.
With TV advertising, what we want to do is more deeply connect with the community.
People spot me in different parts around North Central, Costco and Wenatchee, say, hey, you're the pizza guy. And so they wouldn't know that if it weren't for the TV commercials we've done.
We've been here so long that people already know who we are and what we do, but to have that image flash on their television screen as opposed to just hearing it in the radio or seeing it in the newspaper. I just love the fact that we can actually put our finger on when a customer comes in and says, I saw your ad.
It's becoming increasingly difficult in this digital age to know where are your customers listening or watching, because I watch all the different channels that they watch too, like Cooking Channel, History Channel, and so it was wonderful to be able to be on there.
I would say that if you want to do business in Wenatchee, then you should connect with the people of Wenatchee, and there's no better way to do that than with NCWLIFE.
And now it's a sports update.
on the NCWLIFE channel.
And a happy Thursday to you. Yusei Kikuchi carried a no-hitter into the 7th inning today against Houston, but Carlos Correa broke it up with a one-out double.
88 pitches in, no hits allowed, 2 walks to shoot so far. Now a 3-2 count on Correa. Correa shoots one to right field. Dylan Moore won't get there. There's the first hit of the game for the Astros. Carlos Correa into second base. The foot looks fine. A double to right center field.
Now that we can all breathe a little bit, because Carlos took one of those fastballs out over the outside corner, tried to cut it to get it back on the plate. Carlos stayed on it and hit a missile to right center field. Something going right here again. 1-run game, and you've got the right guy at the plate. He's been coming up with some big hits.
Well, despite losing the no-hitter, Kikuchi did earn his first victory of the season, going 7 innings, allowing just 1 hit. He also had 7 strikeouts and 2 walks. Anthony Mashevitz worked a perfect 1-2-3-8 to hold the lead. Kendall Graveman earned the save in the 9th, his 3rd of the season. The only offense Seattle could muster came in the 3rd inning off the bat of Taylor Trammell.
He does here with a 1-2 count to Trammell. His next pitch. Swinging a fastball is rocketed out to right field. Punched deep and gone into the second row right over the leap of McCormick in right field. Taylor Trammell going deep to begin the top of the 3rd. He has put the Mariners in front 1-0. Number 4 on the season for the rookie. That just got over the leap of McCormick.
Mariners have some fans in Houston.
I think that was from throwing the ball back on the field.
It sounded like it. There's some cheering going on, but yeah, I think you're right.
That would be all the offense Kikuchi would need on the day, with one of his best performances on the mound as a Mariner, and it's worth a look back.
And 20 strikeouts.
And Altuve down on strikes. Murphy holds on.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Center cut fastball, and he blows it right past Chas McCormick. Second strikeout for Kikuchi.
And but chase that. That's a good strikeout. His 3rd. And there's 2 down here in the 3rd inning. 2-2. Another ground ball. Singer quick release. Got him. And Yusei Kikuchi holding down the top scoring team in the American League. Through 5. He's got a no-no. 2-2. Got him. Strikeout number 4 for Kikuchi.
Well, here you go. 84 miles an hour. Like the slider. McDelivery Supermo. Down out of the strike zone, getting him to chase. Just speeding him up, showing him that fastball at 96, and been able to put him away with off-speed pitches this afternoon.
Yusei's 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. A cutter gets Castro. Back-to-back strikeouts for Kikuchi to open up the 6th inning. He's got 5 on the afternoon.
There's the 0-2 pitch to Altuve. Got him to chase it. Strikes out the side in the 6th. Kikuchi with a no-no through 6 innings. 1-0 Mariners.
Bregman holds the bat low on the knob. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. A cutter buried shoelaces high. And Bregman is strikeout victim number 7 for Yusei Kikuchi, who has punched 4 straight tickets of Astros hitters.
Off the plate. Kikuchi. Oh, that's a brilliant play. Brilliant play. Well done.
Sees it. Attacks it right away, able to catch it in the air before it bounces again. That's one of the keys. He was so fast getting off the mound. The short hops him, he might drop it, but he's able to catch it in the air. And that big hop, what a pop-up slide. Throws a strike to first. Pretty good fastball. McDelivery Supermo in the play by Yusei, helping himself out.
Ground ball, JP. Shutout lives through 7.
There you go. Mariners win it. They'll return home to begin a 6-game homestand tomorrow against the LA Angels. Also in the American League West today, Oakland edged Tampa Bay 3-2. Matt Chapman's RBI double in the top of the ninth was the difference. He also hit a home run for the A's as Oakland improved to 16-10 on the season. Boston plays the first of a weekend series at Texas tonight. Now, the up-to-date standings in the American League West has Seattle back in second place, 2 games behind the A's. Houston is in third, 2.5 games back. Angels also 2.5 back of first place. Well, a rematch of high school tennis that was highly anticipated took place yesterday between Wenatchee and Eastmont at Eastmont High School on the tennis courts. The Wildcats had vanquished a 31-year hex against the Panthers earlier this season by sweeping its Cross River rivals for the first time in 3 decades. The Eastmont boys were able to take the season sweep yesterday, winning 4-3. Wenatchee girls bounced back over the Wildcats, winning it 4-3. There was also fast pitch softball held yesterday at the Sterling Fourplex, and the visitors came away. Warden won it 6-5 over Eastmont. By the way, we have softball tomorrow here on the NCWLIFE channel. Wenatchee will host Moses Lake at Walla Walla Point Park. The first game of the doubleheader will be streamed live on our Facebook page. They've moved that up to 3 o'clock. It says 4 o'clock there, but it's at 3 o'clock now because prom. That'll be followed by the second game at about 5. I'll have the call on television tomorrow night at 7. That stays the same here on the NCWLIFE channel. While we're on the topic of sports coming up here on the NCWLIFE channel, I'll be at Rec Park coming up on Saturday for a broadcast of a doubleheader between the Wenatchee Panthers and Brewster Bears. First game streamed live on Facebook at 11. It'll air on TV at 1 o'clock. Track and field competitions on tap today. A couple of different high schools the site. Wenatchee hosting Eastmont, and in Moses Lake, the Chiefs hosting Ephrata and Walook. That in track and field competition. Earlier in the day, NCW Regional Ladies Golf teed off at Lakeview Golf and Country Club in Soap Lake. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Grandstrom. Grant, back to you.
Thanks a bunch, Eric. And finally tonight, a last-minute capital budget appropriation means the town of Twisp can have a new civic building after all. The $1.5 million earmark put in place by 12th District State Representative Mike Steele helps plug a hole in the overall $4.7 million budget. The rest of the costs will be paid by earlier capital budget allocations and community development block grants, the town reserve funds. The new civic building will replace the former town hall and house Twisp's government offices and its emergency communications center. It looks very nice. Now let's check in with Dan Kuntz for a look at what's coming up tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Dan?
Thanks, Grant. Join me for a Friday edition of Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, the last day of April, and we'll be checking in with our friends at Confluence Health. We pay them a visit once a month. We're talking about kids' health tomorrow with a couple of pediatricians from Confluence Health. We'll talk about kids and COVID and everything else to make sure that your kid gets off to a healthy start and hopefully a long and fruitful life. So Confluence Health will be our guest tomorrow. Plus, we'll have that windy weather forecast. We'll have the latest Mariner news and everything you need to start your weekend. And we'll be welcoming May this weekend as well. So wrap up April and wrap up the work week with Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. We'll see you tomorrow live and local at 7 a.m. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Dan. And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us, and have a great night.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their laser shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
Contractors, furniture makers, and weekend do-it-yourselfers around north central Washington will tell you that Lombard's Hardwood Supply is the place to get what you need. Lombard's full millwork shop can handle jobs large or small. Lombard's has a full line of interior and exterior doors available, as well as custom barn doors. From alderwood to zebrawood and everything in between, it's Lombard's Hardwood Supply on School Street in Sunny Slope. Like us on Facebook and check out our monthly special.
Hey everyone, Fletcher and Amy Ellingson here from Live It Up. Join us every week as we answer your questions on health, wealth, and relationships.
We're all about you creating a life that you love, so tune in to Live It Up.